Aloha. Better late than never. That's what I always say. How many of you know exactly where we are? Better question is, how many of you been exactly where we are? Let's walk along over here a little bit. How's that? That's a little bit clearer view. How many of you know exactly where we are? Aloha, Kathy. How many of you been here before? Let alone know where we are. If you watched our stream about a month ago, you know exactly where we are. That's where we were before. Good to see you again, Kathy. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Sunday. Look at that water. How beautiful is that? Mayreen, Kathy. Aloha, Steve. Yeah, let's just say the connection on the North Shore, no bueno. I stopped at Laniakea. There were turtles abundant. I took some photos, but there were people everywhere, and man, I needed to leave very quickly because there was a bevy of people getting far too close to these turtles. And the warden was there telling them to get back, but they just kept walking closer, getting pictures. So has anybody said where we are right now? Aloha, Sandy and LC and Margaret and Glenn. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is exactly where we are, Sharks Cove. That's where we were the other day, 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's still pretty low, but when the tide's higher, and actually that, I've been here when it's, you see that little cave right there? It's been underwater, about just the little lip of it was visible, and there's fish just all inside there. You'll find barracuda, the national fish. Look at how clear that water is right there. Isn't that beautiful? We could get down there closer if you like. Some of the better snorkeling places are all like out over here, but the water's a little bit rough. You just have to be on this side of that reef. You can see the beach area right there, but it's really, really rough water. I'm sorry, really rough sand and dirt, and it's like this hard coral here, kind of reef. Aloha, Ann in Arizona. So that's the same mountain range we were looking at earlier, obviously, from Haleiwa, but we went on this side, we went to Laniakea Beach, and there were turtles, probably 10, 12 turtles. I just got out and ran across the street, and but the connection was nothing. I mean, I could not even connect. So, and there were visitors there getting way too close to turtles, and I was going to get engaged, and I didn't want to. And like I was saying earlier, there was a warden, game and fish warden right there telling them, you need to get back, you need to get back, but they were just within 5 feet from the turtle. And I can't abide by that. I get in too much trouble. I open up my big fat mouth, and then I say things I shouldn't. So I left from there, and then I went to Waimea, and I was going to get a parking permit at Waimea Valley and then walk across the street, but I just jumped out real quick and did a test on the live stream. There was zero connection. So we'll shoot Waimea Valley and Waimea Beach or Waimea Bay so we can watch the people jump off the rock, but that's going to have to be a produced video. So that's all there is to it. We can't do anything about that. So we're just going to stop trying to do a live stream from Haleiwa down to here. We'll start at Sharks Cove. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful setting. Let's walk around this way. What I want to do is this is what the plan is. The plan is to walk over here and then go out on that point a little bit so you guys can take a look and maybe look back, because that's a beautiful view. And then if you guys are up for it, I say we go into Foodland and get a big old hunk of fresh pineapple and a nice drink, and then walk up the road that way as far as we can until we start getting into connection trouble. Then we can go down that way, Bonsai Pipeline, those types of areas, and see. But it's really intermittent. What I thought about is going down further down to Waimanalo, or even Makapu'u, if you like. I actually should have went right in there, but let's see what's over here. I think this is a better entrance over here. Good to see you guys. Lance, good to see you. Irene, Yacine, Linda, Diane, Sandy also. I could go for one of those lemon peach or lemon cranberry kombuchas. Actually, I can go for a couple of those. So this goes out towards the point a little bit more. So you, I've only been here when the tide was up a little bit higher than this. almost. You see that? I mean, we are primed for a trip and fall. That almost happened. Did you guys see that? It's difficult for you to see it because the gimbal does such a good job of hiding it, but boy, I just about did it. Just about did it. It's these pools in here where you see some of the bigger, some cool fish, not bigger, cool fish that just get trapped in there, but that looks like it's been stagnant like that for a while, so you may not see any fish in there. Yeah, that was close. I mean, that was really close. I was on my way down. Let's see. I want to go over this one. This one I want to show you over here. That's a little bit more treacherous, I would say, but it looks cool. You know, when you see the see some of those waves at Pipeline and Bonsai, it's not this right here, but if you see this type of rock right here, sometimes when the wave goes out, it sucks all the wave out, and so they're only about that much water, but they're building these huge, massive waves. This is what's underneath it, and it's only about 3 inches below it. And this, if you can't tell, will wreck your world if you fall on it. And what you have to look out for is the loose rock, the rock that doesn't look like it's loose, but it is, and you step on it, and it is bad news. So let's hope that I did not have a premonition from this morning wishing me to do a fall, because this would be, it'd be cool to get it on live stream, but not cool to have it happen. So what did you guys think of that Haleiwa tour, the tour of the little village there, the town, and then the art walk, or the art festival? Yeah, I want to go over this way a little bit. It's something to think about when the water is up over where I'm walking right now. But see, what I'm walking on right now, that's what you see out there. So it's not like there's something different in the water out there. This is what you're seeing when you're out there. This is all the coral that the sea life lives on. Isn't that beautiful right there? Let's look. See, look at these little inlets right here. I just think that's beautiful. Where it naturally cuts in like that, makes those little dips. Even that shot right there is beautiful. See the natural kind of pools made in the coral? and the reef. This is dead coral, so it's not making much of a difference that I walk on it, by the way. The water stays on top of this, it does start to grow. Hopefully don't lose connection. If we lose connection, I'll just connect back. But isn't that beautiful out there? And see how this is, these are wore in. See, there's a little hole in there. It just looks beautiful. I just love that. So let's go a little further. Let's see if we can keep our connection. Hopefully it's not going to drop on us or me. I'm hoping we can get one of these little inlets and see some cool fish like that one right there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Can you see that? You just went under there. But there's a bunch of them down here, especially if you get under these lips. If you get under these lips right in here, that's where the water circulates. It kicks the food out there. It actually blocks it from the light. Once a year. But they have that one is once a year, if I believe. Don't hold me that, but I believe it's only once a year. But they have art festivals all the time out there, as you can imagine. Look at this poor little fish. He's right there. There's two of them. There's three of them. Oh, there's quite a few of them in there. Hopefully, when this water comes up, they'll get back in the water. But look at how beautiful that is. And it's just circulating into this crevice here. So I want to go over this way a little bit. I'm going to just keep tempting fate until I guess we lose connection. Hopefully we don't at all. Ooh. Isn't that neat? Just so interesting at those rock formations. And just look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful water. How was it? This dude just came out from there just now. Does it go all the way under? Check it out. Outstanding.
Yeah.
I hadn't done that for years. They used to have one over here, man.
It's a labyrinth under here.
It's beautiful, man.
Give a shot.
It's cool, huh?
Let's go back and we'll start from the beginning. We'll do like the whole circle around if you want. Yeah. You're in the ocean now.
There's a bunch of feeders along here too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fish and turtles.
Yeah. Says there's so many fish and turtles down there. I don't want to put them on, but check them out. Isn't that neat? So this right here, that's what I was talking about over there. I did not know that this one was here. I knew there's one over here on the other side that's like a half circle. It's you see that point over there? It's on the other side and it's like a half circle. Let me show you. You got to see this too. God dang it. Oh man, alive, that did not feel good. I just twisted the you know what out of my knee. Good Lord, that did not feel good. Let's not do that. Okay, watch this right here. Watch this hole fill and empty right here. I'm just going to hold it still. You can go inside that hole. Watch it. Do you see it kind of emptying out, and then the surf will fill it up? And it kind of ebbs and flows a little bit. It's really super windy where I am, so I apologize. You know, what happens is you put your foot in one of these holes to get some stability, and then you like a dummy, I went to turn and didn't lift my leg up and twisted it nice and good. I think that's beautiful right here. Watch this. I'll get my hand out of the way in just a minute. So there's a curve right here and there's a curve right here. Watch how it goes up and down when the tide comes in and goes out. I think that ebb and flow is just beautiful. It's not dangerous. I'm just not paying attention because I'm like a moron. I'm looking at the screen. I should just not pay attention to the screen and just watch where I'm walking. But there, you can go in there, and I think, I don't know if this is a hole or if there's a hole over here, but you could go in here and swim out. See that? Look how it ebbed. Look at that. Oh, isn't that, or flowed? Isn't that beautiful? How it comes up like that? I love that. Look at that. There you go. Right on cue. That's so beautiful. I can watch that all day. And they feed these underground, so you can dive in there, and there's an outlet. I believe it is this one now that I'm looking at. It goes out underneath, and they're just loaded up with fish. And he said there's fish and turtles in this labyrinth, is what he called it. And that's kind of what it is. And if you go along here, because the water kind of cuts in like these holes here, they're just loaded up with fish, because there's bait fish, there's algae, there's eels. I've seen countless eels in here before. So it's down now. Watch when the wave comes in. It kind of, there it goes, breathes in, breathes out. It's like it's alive. Okay. God dang, man, that does not feel good on my knees. Son of a gun. Does this get repetitive, boring to you guys? Because we've been here for like 20 minutes. Do you want to go somewhere else? Or is this okay for right now? So, you know what? I think that's what that is. I think, because I've only been here when it's been much higher. Look how it's down now. It comes up. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know why I like that so much, but look at that. An aerial view, if we had a drone, boy, would that be so cool. So I think this is the place I was thinking about. It's just way underwater. The tide is low, because under here is like a canal that goes and either lets you out over here or over there somewhere. That's what I remember. But it's been like 3 years. Oh, there's nothing I can do with my knee now. I just popped it a little bit. I just never let it, I never get off it or stay off it long enough for it to get healed all the way. But that's okay. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. I appreciate you thinking about it, but don't bother with it. What I'd like to do, guys, is I'd like to come out here with my GoPro, but get that GoPro waterproof and actually go under, because I bet, I'm not sure how well I could live stream. But I could live stream up here and then go down and shoot a lot of video and then show you, post the video itself. It doesn't all have to be live streamed. But do you see this? You see this terrain right here? One thing to keep in mind, this terrain that's up above is the exact same terrain below. It doesn't change just because it's underwater, because this is usually underwater. So this is the type of terrain you'd be swimming around with. So you can imagine all the cool little fish and eels and rays and all that little type of thing that would be in this water. And that's right out there. Seriously, I could sit here for hours and hours and hours. If I had that pineapple and my drink, I could sit here and just get on a battery pack and just show this to you all day long. But for those of you who missed it, the beginning of this stream, we were late because I went to Turtle Beach and there were turtles, but I could have no connection, and there were just people not abusing, but they're getting way too close to the turtles, and I just cannot. I don't want to sound like a Karen or a Ken, whatever the male version of a Karen is, but I just do not abide by people letting their dogs or their stupid, dumb kids get close to turtles without saying something, and I don't like doing that on stream. So I left from there, I went to Waimea, I did a really quick test, and there, again, there's just no connection there. So we just have to accept, or I just have to accept that I can't stream at Waimea, but I can go do a produced video for you. I'll go do that because it's beautiful to see that bay, especially when the waves are cranking and the people are jumping off the rocks. It's really worthy of the time to do that. But we can go that way and see some other things today. But we'll just have to just test it along the way, see how it goes. What against the law? To do what we're doing? No, it's not against the law. This is the area that I was telling you about that's a little bit more wide open. It's more open to the ocean, but look at how beautiful sapphire blue that is. And that's where you'll see turtles because it's a deeper drop off, so there's a lot more protection over there. But you'll see them just killing it around that area over there because it's just really rich with algae and seaweed and all that cool stuff that turtles eat, but it's really rich with food, you know, fish food and what have you. I mean, fish being food. No, it's not lava rock. Well, I mean, it kind of is. I mean, all lava or rock formations and what have you, but it's not lava rock. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess it all is kind of lava rock, but it's more reef than anything. Oh yeah, this is a perfect place to go snorkeling. You just want to stay away from over there. Not because there's anything really wrong with it. There's a lot of people. But you could come over here if you're a little bit better, you know, aptitude of swimming. You're fine. Boy, that does not feel great. When I'm standing there, I'm okay. But boy, when I go to just walk a little bit, it's perfect. That's what it is. It's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm good. Good, good, good. I want to show you the ebb and flow of where that gentleman and his partner were swimming out of. They were going into this area here. Look at that big old crab. See that big crab right there? Look at that. Can you see him? Yeah, that crab's going to be someone's lunch. Maybe not today, maybe not for a long time, but he will be someone's lunch. I bet you sooner than later. I don't know. He's pretty good size. He's been around. Maybe maybe he knows what he's doing. This is kind of more of the same, but I just want to show you a little bit different view. Oh wow, there's a number of fish right there. Look at those. Isn't that beautiful? Just to come in here, just to bring your kid or even yourself down here, it's really kind of educational. That's one of the things why I really like. It's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other that you want to see as many people out here. But I think some of the people, I think it's almost impossible for them to not get an appreciation and a love for nature when they're out here. So they may be more respectful, you know, when they're out here. So that's what I'm hoping, that all the people that come out here, it's not just for a detriment or a taxation on the, you know, it's not just taxing on the nature itself. You know, they have a better appreciation and love for the ocean. That's what I'm hopeful of. I wonder what you guys are thinking watching me walk on these rocks. Wonder how it looks. Wonder if it looks, probably looks a lot worse than what it is. So if you want to make comments about how I'm walking, now's the time to do it, because I can't see your comments at all. So have at it. I say we go back to Foodland, get some kombucha and a big old stinking container of pineapple and go enjoy it right there on the side of the road like some deviant. What do you guys think? Maybe get a Seven Brothers is right along here. It's right up the road. I think it's like right there, if I remember right. Does someone know? I know it's not up there towards Foodland. I think it's the other way. Yeah, it is. It's that way. Hear that little girl? Watch this little girl. Watch. See that little... I wish I knew where her parents were. Look at that. That mother chicken has got a baby chick, two baby chickens, and she's running with it. She's running, she's screaming and chasing that chicken around. I don't believe how some people let their kids behave. Unbelievable. And that's his family, her family back there. And her dad just made a comment to me because he saw me pointing her out. Get your stupid kid under control, man. Oh, that's why I should not be on these live streams with these in these areas like this with the general public. I don't fade that. That poor little mama chicken had two little baby chickens, and that idiot kid was screaming at the top of her lungs, chasing it in circles. That mother's trying to get her chicks out of the way. Wow. I know I should bite my tongue. I know I should say nothing. Just move on. Her dad may come up here, say something. He's actually like... I'm going to kind of stop here a second, see if he's going to say something. If he says it, I want to be aware of it. I don't want him to come up behind me. So... Oh yeah, I'll say it. I have no problem saying it. No problem. I just don't like that on stream. I think it's a bad look. It's a bad look for me. It's a bad look for us. Well, really just me. So there's the other part of Sharks Cove. This whole area is Sharks Cove, really. Actually, this is Sharks Cove, where we were outside of it, but this is the proper area. That's where a lot of people come. But it's under so much pressure with humans in there that a lot of those fish that you want to see aren't there. And they just put a lot of wear and tear on those reefs and those tide pools, to be honest with you. Yep, I just gotta hold my tongue. I mean, wow.
Owl.
Rocco, how many people need to tell you the same thing?
Yeah, he wanted to, I guess he wanted to say something, but his wife said something to him. I don't want to be in a confrontation on this stream. I really don't. But it's like that lady today. It doesn't matter to me if it's a lady or a man. It really doesn't. But that lady today, if you were on the previous stream, most of you were, it looks like, letting her dog, her wild dog. You remember the issue that wild dog off a leash killed that monk seal? I promise you, and one of the owners or one of the people with the dog was with the park department. I promise you that lady or girl or lady or man, whoever it was, in that particular incident, was like, oh no, my dog's good. My dog is good around animals. It won't bother anybody. And that dog goes and kills a monk seal. Well, what would have happened today if that dog would have bit a turtle fin or a turtle tail? She didn't know that one of those. I mean, her explanation was, she went like this. She kind of shrugged her shoulders, like, what am I going to do? Well, first off, don't get your dog in the water and encourage it to go after turtles like you did. Number one. Number two, don't have the attitude that, oh, those turtles can get out of the way. She doesn't know that there's not a baby turtle over there, or a mature or elderly turtle that's just sitting there trying to eat its lunch, and then here comes this dog snapping at it. Oh, it just irks me, man. Irks me. Yeah, good point, Steve. Good point. Good point. As always, most of you are smarter than I am with your views. I just when I see it out in the wild like that, inexcusable. And guys, look at this. I'm actually going to use the crosswalk. Kind of. Look at those chickens under that tailgate. So this is one of the cool things I think about North Shore. It's just the vibe of the entire place. So not mostly, but almost all the residents. But coming into this food land, it's a different vibe than a Safeway or anything else. It's just what you would think it would be, in my mind, you know. It may not come across on camera that way, but it's just so cool. It's a vibe, I guess. And I'm not sure if you guys can sense a vibe. Everybody's in beach clothes and beach mode, you know. Oh yeah. One of the reasons I want to come here because everybody comes to North Shore, tries to stop in here. So it's really kind of memorable. So here's what we're looking for. This one. And this one. And then check this out. Oh, there's fresh mango and papaya. I wish I knew how to pick a good one. But I don't have anything to cut it up with, so it doesn't really matter. So let's should have got one of those little baskets. I don't know why I'm walking around here like a degenerate with this. Boy, I wish you guys could see how cool a thing I just did with one hand. It's like I'm a superhero or something. Did it with one hand. Anything you guys want to look at in here? Guava jelly? I'll bet you they have it. I was going to see if they have like a ready-made sandwich or something like that for that dude out there. I think he'll like that. The upside is if he doesn't like it, I'll eat it.
Wondering where he was.
Oh, local zone.
How many of you been in this food land before? Oh. Summertime. Hi there, how are you? Couldn't be better. Let me see if it works here. Please, if you don't mind. Thank you.
So, I laid the glass bottles down so they don't tilt.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Very nice of you, ma'am. Thank you. Have a great day. All right. How many Deborah Harry fans are there? Man, was that lady not only a belter of tunes, beautiful and just could sing her face off. So we're going to go over here to the most degenerate-like spot. If you guys remember the last time, but that was such a beautiful shot. I liked because we were sitting by in between the bus stop and the stop sign. Everybody thought I was homeless. We got to give away a little bit of pineapple to that gentleman who was high as a kite that walked by. That was great. And then actually I want to make sure this security guard doesn't tow my car. Because he may be looking at him and say, man, that car hasn't moved in a while. So I'm just going to take precautions. Amigo, that's my black car right there. I'm just going to go eat right here on the corner, all right? I just didn't want you to tow my car. Yeah. But, no, right there. I'm going to sit on the curb right there and eat.
I understand. Okay. Oh, it's on the corner here.
Yeah, right there on the corner. Now my car's right there. I just didn't want you to tow it.
Okay.
Right there. Okay. All right. I didn't want you to have to. I thought maybe I had to put my receipt on the dash or something.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's just for for a second there, I thought you were telling me you were going to go next door.
No, 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 no. Right there in the corner of my buddy right there in the yellow shirt, green shirt.
But since you guys be here, so
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You're doing a good job. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to sit over here. Hopefully, what do you guys want to guess? This guy doesn't remember me. Of course, he shouldn't. He probably doesn't want any food. But we're going to give it a shot. Hey, amigo. You want a chicken katsu bento? No, it's brand new. It's hot still. Sure? No? All right, brother. More for me. Pineapple or watermelon? All right. It appears he has had enough today. That bento chicken does not look bad at all. Heck yeah, man. We're in tall cotton now, as they say. Check that out. But this is what I'm looking forward to right here. This ginger kombucha, man, forget it. Yeah, I can't give it away. I bet someone will come by and give it to you. Gosh almighty. Guys, that is what the doctor ordered right there. That is not to be trifled with. We have some nice pineapple here. And you fellas want a brand new bento box chicken? It's still hot. Didn't open it. I was going to give it to him. He didn't want it, and I can't eat it.
That guy will probably take it.
He won't. This guy?
Yeah. Throw it in his bag.
Enjoy that, brother. It's still hot.
Thank you.
And no problem. Enjoy it. Wow. All gone. Now let's try this other one. Look at this one. Raspberry lemon. I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy that music. The stereos that they come up with here. I mean, what could be more North Shore than doing what we're doing? Some
Hey, I can't put no money in my denim, it's just too late. Every time you see I got some new ice, they like too crazy.
side of the road by my friend who doesn't want to have anything to do with my food. Sitting right by the bus stop at Foodland across from Sharks Cove. So how many of you are subscribed to our YouTube channel? Make sure you guys are doing that. And that you go on to the YouTube channel, watch some videos, like some, share some. We're going to be giving away a lot of good stuff next week if you comment. And then we have Stephanie's artwork we're giving away. I think that's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. On this Wednesday's panel discussion, we're giving away that print from Stephanie. Wow, a lot of you are. Good. Man, that kombucha is not bad at all. Look at that. Everybody walks by here looking like they want to give me some money because that sign that was here last time that says any money helps is right beside me on the stop sign. So I believe people are thinking it's for me and not this gentleman who's back behind me a little bit. Let me give you a new view. God, it was 7:49 yesterday, or day before even, I think. Yeah, we're just... Oh, look at that little chicken. What are you doing by yourself, young man? Baby chicken right there. Man, I wish I'd have kept that bento box for him. Think he likes watermelon? Here, boy. Come here. He sure does. Look at him. He's running like a gangster with that piece. See it? That watermelon in his mouth? He likes it. Come over here, man. There's more where that came from. Bring your friends. Can you see him right there? Man, that watermelon is so good. Wow. Man, what could be better? Little watermelon, some pineapple. That's your view. This gentleman back behind me, he's just being stubborn. No, there's a lot of people who just park over here and just leave. They park right there and then they go over to Sharks Cove. And then down the street. charge up my phone anyway while we're here. So from here we can go that way. I just don't know where we're going to have a connection. We could walk this way down the coast a little bit, which I think would be good. We should do that. What's that? Oh, no problem. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anytime I'm here, you ask, let me know. Get a pit, no water, no nothing, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. You're welcome. I'm sorry to eat this all in front of you, but now I understand it. All right, brother. I appreciate it. So he can't eat anything. That's him. Yes, I do, Michelle. No, my knee's fine. My knee's good. So what we'll do is, now that I have the phone hooked up a little bit, give me about 30 seconds. I'm gonna down this one. This is one of my favorites. Do you guys drink kombucha? I used to drink way too much of it. We're going to have to be a little bit sly and a little bit sneaky. So what we're going to do is we're going to white lie to our security guard, and instead of staying here, we're going to sneak across the road here and walk along up there, because along here and up that road there is more beautiful beach. It's not as beautiful. There's more beautiful beach. It's just not as beautiful as Sharks Cove. No. Well, I say no. Yeah, it does. It has 9 grams of sugar. But it has a lot of sodium, 25 milligrams of sodium. But it really helps your gut biome, digestion, and it's kombucha. Nah, I don't think he would reason with me, to be honest with you. And I think he's, if I offered him like $20 or something like that, I think he would look at that as not great. I'll tell you what we could do. We could try and do oh, what's up, little fella, man? I wish. Oh, you know what? I bet you they would love the watermelon rind. You want that, Mama? Here. Here. I wonder if she liked that watermelon rind. Check that out. It's good. She has some chicks on the other side of the fence. Chicken does. Do you know what we could do is and that's the best kombucha, I think, on the planet. It tastes good, and it's really, really good for you. Try it, Mom. It's right there. There you go. No, over. There's one over there and one right there. She must not like it. What we could try and do is we can try to stream inside the car on my dash mount. The worst that happens is it doesn't work. Do you want to try that? And we'll just go driving down around down the island. Do you want to do that? It'll cut in and cut out. I guarantee you that. There you go. She loves that. Here, baby. This one has more fruit on it. Yeah. All right, let's do that. That way, if we see a place that we want to go to, everybody thinks I'm a vagrant or something, because I'm standing here next to a tree talking to myself, and they can't see my mic. No, you guys probably can't hear me very well. I just realized my mic was off. So let's do this. Let's end this stream. And then let me get set up in the car, and we'll just give that a shot. So I want to test it anyway. All right? Okay, let's give that a shot. So we'll end the stream right now. I'm probably going to edit this video down and take this whole food land and me sitting by the roadside eating like a vagrant off. So at least we'll have the Sharks Cove. And then give me 15 minutes. We'll be right back on. All right, guys? Adios.